During a nuclear test in May 1955, mannequins placed in the Nevada desert mimicked human exposure to the devastating effects of an atomic bomb. These lifelike dummies helped scientists understand the blast's impact, offering critical insights into the destructive potential of nuclear weapons. This chilling scene encapsulates the Cold War's arms race, raising profound questions about the cost of scientific progress in an age of unprecedented destruction. In September 1953, John Fitzgerald Kennedy married Jacqueline Lee Bouvier in a celebrated outdoor wedding that captured the nation's imagination. The ceremony, held at St. Mary's Church in Newport, Rhode Island, was a grand event attended by prominent figures from politics and society. This union brought together two powerful families and set the stage for John Kennedy's ascent to the presidency, marking the start of an era that would redefine American politics and culture. Captured in stunning Kodachrome around 1946, this image highlights the skilled female aerialists of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Their daring aerial routines and acrobatic prowess made them stars of the greatest show on earth, delighting audiences with unforgettable performances. Around 1905, a rare and breathtaking sight emerged as frozen Niagara Falls transformed into a stunning winter landscape, captivating onlookers with its icy beauty. This extraordinary phenomenon occurred during a particularly harsh winter when frigid temperatures caused the cascading waters to freeze partially, creating a surreal scene of ice formations and mist. The image of Niagara Falls in this frozen state not only highlights the power of nature, but also reflects the enduring allure of one of North America's most iconic landmarks, drawing visitors who marveled at its majestic beauty even in the depths of winter. This 1912 photograph of a young samurai in full armor symbolizes Japan's delicate balance between tradition and progress. As the country embraced modernization, the samurai, a fading warrior class, remained a powerful emblem of cultural identity. Captured with the advanced autochrome Lumiere technique, this image is a testament to a Japan on the brink of transformation. The first official World Chess Championship took place in 1886, marking a pivotal moment in the history of the game. Held in the United States, it featured a fierce competition between reigning champion Wilhelm Steinitz and challenger Johannes Zukertort, showcasing not only their exceptional skills, but also the growing popularity of chess as a serious sport. This tournament set the stage for future championships and established the framework for competitive chess, solidifying its status as a respected intellectual pursuit worldwide. This 1940s photograph of Margaret and Mary Gibb, conjoined twins, reflects their remarkable journey through life. Margaret, shown here with her boyfriend, defied societal expectations, while the sisters' bond had inspired both curiosity and compassion. The Gibb twins became enduring symbols of resilience and humanity in a world that often saw them as a spectacle. In 1946, Pasadena hosted the Southern California Archery Association tournament, bringing together skilled archers in a celebration of precision and tradition. With a post-war focus on outdoor activities, archery gained widespread appeal, boosted by its Olympic presence and Hollywood's fascination. Events like this became milestones in building a thriving archery community. In the early 1940s, Tommy Tucker, a stylishly dressed squirrel, became a beloved icon in American pop culture. His charming antics and fashionable wardrobe captured hearts across the nation, culminating in a Life magazine feature in January 1944. Amid the turmoil of World War II, Tommy brought a sense of joy and whimsy, offering a much-needed escape for the American public. In 1945, the Kingman Army Airfield in Arizona became the final resting place for thousands of B-17 Flying Fortresses, iconic bombers of World War II. Produced in staggering numbers to support the Allied war effort, many of these planes were brand new but declared surplus after the war's end. This vast graveyard of aircraft reflects the immense scale of wartime production and the transition to peacetime, marking the end of an era for these legendary bombers. In 1954, following the decisive Battle of Dien Bien Phu, French soldiers were escorted by Vietnamese troops to prisoner-of-war camps. This historic defeat marked the collapse of French colonial rule in Vietnam and the rise of nationalist movements across Asia. In 1865, Major General William Tecumseh Sherman and his staff stood at the forefront of the Union's military strategy during the final stages of the American Civil War. Renowned for his march to the sea, Sherman implemented a strategy of total war that aimed to dismantle the Confederacy's resources and morale, significantly contributing to the Union's victory. His innovative tactics and leadership not only reshaped the landscape of warfare, but also left a lasting impact on military strategy and the reconstruction of the South in the years that followed. This 1917 autochrome shows a snow-covered street in Chauny, Picardy during World War I, its once bustling townscape reduced to ruins. The serene snowfall contrasts sharply with the destruction wrought by bombings and occupation, highlighting the devastating impact of the war on everyday life. This poignant image captures both the fragility of human endeavors and the resilience of nature amidst the chaos of conflict. Eugene Bullard, the first African-American fighter pilot and a decorated war hero, endured a brutal attack by law enforcement in Peekskill, New York in 1949. Having fought for liberty overseas during World War I, Bullard returned to a country that denied him the same rights. This moment stands as a powerful symbol of the racial injustices faced by African-American veterans at home. Katie Sandwina, born Katharina Brumbach in 1884, was an Austrian strongwoman renowned for her impressive feats of strength in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Circa 1900, she captivated audiences in the German Empire by lifting her sister during her performances, showcasing her extraordinary abilities and stage charisma. On October 13, 1917, in Fatima, Portugal, thousands of pilgrims gathered to witness the prophesied miracle of the sun, following the visions of 3 shepherd children. Many reported seeing the sun dance and move across the sky, leaving the crowd in awe. This extraordinary event cemented Fatima's place in religious history, inspiring devotion and shaping Catholic beliefs for generations. Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, serving as an assistant surgeon during the Civil War, made history as the only woman to receive the Medal of Honor for her bravery and dedication to her patients. Circa 1864, she worked tirelessly on the front lines, often risking her own safety to provide medical care to wounded soldiers, regardless of their allegiance. Walker's groundbreaking contributions not only challenged the norms of her time, but also paved the way for future women in medicine and military service, leaving a lasting legacy in both fields. Armistice Day, November 11, 1924, saw Dublin's College Green filled with people for the unveiling of a Celtic cross dedicated to the 16th Irish Division. This solemn tribute honored Irish soldiers who served in World War I, highlighting the bravery of those who fought under the British flag despite the rise of Irish nationalism. The Celtic cross became a lasting symbol of both the sacrifices made and the ongoing journey towards recognition and unity in post-war Ireland. On November 11, 1944, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and French General Charles de Gaulle made a historic appearance together as they walked down the Avenue des Champs-Élysées during the French Armistice Day parade in Paris. This event marked a significant moment of unity and celebration, symbolizing the liberation of Paris from Nazi occupation just months earlier, and underscored the strong alliance between Britain and Free France during World War II. In 1918, on the Western Front of World War I, an Australian soldier was captured, comforting his wounded American comrade. This touching moment reflects the camaraderie and shared humanity that emerged amidst the horrors of war. As the conflict neared its end, Such acts of kindness symbolized the bonds forged on the battlefield, transcending national boundaries. This autochrome shot from 1914 captures King George V and Queen Mary of Great Britain, a royal couple who played a significant role during a tumultuous period in history. As World War I loomed on the horizon, their reign marked a time of both national pride and uncertainty, with the monarchy striving to maintain stability in a rapidly changing world. King George V's decision to change the royal family's name from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha to the House of Windsor in 1917 reflected the growing sentiment of nationalism, solidifying their connection to the British people during a time of conflict and upheaval. The photograph known as the happiest man in China, taken in 1901 by British anthropologists, captures a moment of cultural misunderstanding and spontaneity. During this period, Western explorers and scholars were eager to document the diverse peoples of China, often unaware of the local customs and the significance of photography. The subject's playful pose and broad smile reflect a lightheartedness that contrasts with the serious intentions of the photographers, highlighting the clash between Western and Chinese perspectives during a time of significant social and political change in China, including the aftermath of the Boxer Rebellion and the rise of nationalism. In the 1920s, Budapest was a vibrant hub of culture and fashion, reflecting the grandeur of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. A Hungarian woman, elegantly dressed in a long coat, embodies the era's sophistication as she strolls along the Danube riverbank, her tilted hat and stylish handbags showcasing the latest trends. This period marked a significant transformation for Hungary, as it emerged from the shadows of World War I, embracing modernity while cherishing its rich heritage, making the riverbank a picturesque backdrop for both daily life and social gatherings. The Castle Romeo test, conducted in March 1954, was a pivotal moment in the United States atmospheric nuclear testing program, yielding an explosive force of 11 megatons. This test was part of Operation Castle, a series of tests aimed at developing and demonstrating the capabilities of thermonuclear weapons during the Cold War. The detonation took place at Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands, and its massive fallout and environmental impact sparked significant public concern and debate about the consequences of nuclear testing, ultimately influencing future arms control discussions and policies. Louis Napoleon, Prince Imperial, was the only son of Napoleon III, and his life was marked by the weight of his father's legacy and the tumultuous politics of 19th century Europe. After the fall of the Second Empire in 1870, he lived in exile, yearning to reclaim the glory of his family's name. Tragically, he met his end in 1879 while serving as an officer in the British Army during the Zulu War, a poignant reminder of the complexities of identity and loyalty that defined his short life and the enduring impact of the Bonaparte dynasty on European history. On October 22, 1943, the German submarine U-537 anchored in the remote Martin Bay of Labrador, Canada, marking a significant moment in World War II as it offloaded components for Weather Station Kurt. This clandestine operation aimed to gather crucial meteorological data to aid German U-boat operations in the North Atlantic, reflecting the strategic importance of weather and naval warfare. Jean Ballerin's remarkable bravery during the cavalry charge at Umbrega on January 2, 1941, stands as a testament to the valor of soldiers in the tumultuous North African campaign of World War II. Amidst the chaos of battle, he distinguished himself by single-handedly defeating 4 enemy combatants with his saber, showcasing not only his skill but also the fierce spirit of the cavalry, during a time when traditional mounted warfare was becoming increasingly rare. On October 6, 1944, Dutch soldiers from the Princess Irene Brigade played a crucial role in the liberation of their homeland during World War II. Formed in exile in the United Kingdom, this brigade comprised Dutch volunteers who were determined to fight against Nazi occupation and restore freedom to the Netherlands. Their bravery and resilience in the face of adversity exemplified the spirit of resistance among occupied nations as they engaged in fierce battles to reclaim territory, contributing significantly to the Allied efforts in the liberation of Western Europe. In 1921, the Africville Seasides of the Colored Hockey League of the Maritime proudly posed for a team photo, representing a significant chapter in the history of black hockey in Canada. Africville, a vibrant black community in Halifax, Nova Scotia, was home to many talented athletes who faced racial discrimination yet persevered to create their own league and showcase their skills. In circa 1889, the imprisonment of Mormon polygamists at the Utah Penitentiary marked a significant chapter in the conflict between federal law and the practices of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Polygamy, which was a cornerstone of early Mormon beliefs and community life, faced increasing legal challenges as the United States government sought to enforce anti-polygamy laws in an effort to promote monogamous marriage and integrate Utah into the Union. The jailing of these polygamists not only highlighted the tensions between religious freedom and governmental authority, but also set the stage for the eventual decline of the practice within the LDS Church, culminating in its official renunciation of polygamy in 1890 under pressure for statehood. On May 6, 1934, the Manchukuo Scouts engaged in a symbolic flag exchange with Japanese scouts in Shinking, now known as Changchun, Jilin Province, highlighting the complex relationship between Japan and its puppet state, Manchukuo. Established in 1932 following Japan's invasion of Manchuria, Manchukuo was portrayed as a sovereign nation. But it was heavily influenced and controlled by Japan, which sought to legitimize its occupation. This event not only underscored the collaboration between the two groups, but also reflected Japan's efforts to foster loyalty and a sense of identity among the local populace amidst rising tensions and resistance against foreign domination.